I work for Humberside Police as a police constable. I've done this for about 19 years nearly now. Worked in a number of roles throughout the police, currently in the neighbourhood policing role in town. But I've worked in plain clothes doing drugs in a drugs team. I've worked on 999 response teams, working all hours that you can imagine, been to every job you can ever imagine, be it a nice job or a horrendous job. But yeah, that's my current role.
Same, I'm currently Neighbourhood, been in the same amount of time as Adam. My path took slightly different. I ended up, everybody starts off in instant response, so we both did that for 10 plus years.
Oh wow, yeah.
And then I ended up in traffic, so I spent time in traffic and then come across the Neighbourhoods. It's a little bit easier, you don't have to do nights now. You get your bank holidays off, which you never used to before. So it's quite a bit of a change.
I 100% wanted to be a footballer, but ended up being a policeman.
Myself, I wanted to be a fighter pilot. I was no good at maths, no good at English. It was never going to happen. But,
I never knew that.
Yeah. I love aeroplanes basically. I always wanted to fly, but I think other things get in the way in the end, don't they? I knew deep down it'd never happen. But you've got to have a dream, I suppose.
I thought my first ever job was a paper boy, but having thought about it now, I used to wash pots at a pub on about £3 or about £2.80 an hour, and it was the hardest job I think I've ever had, and I would never probably go back to it.
I started a youth training scheme. It was 1986, and it was at an engraving firm. And used to do sound writing as well, but I was basically a broom technician making the teas. Yeah, it was pretty grim. Really. I think it started £17 your first year.
£17 what though?
A week.
All right, okay.
Which was good because I went from £1. You used to get £1 off your mum and dad. Pocket money, so we went to £70. I've never had so much money in my pocket. It was good, and then it went up to the dizzy heights of £27.50.
Wow.
I only lasted a year. I managed to get a job on a drawing board drafting. That paid a bit better, so it was good. But yeah, that was my first one.
I used to work for my dad's, he manages a scaffolding firm. So when I was about 16, I helped him out in the summer, and I just wasn't built for lugging scaffolding poles and boards and cold weather. And the worst thing about it was having to get up at about 5 o'clock every day, go with my dad to the sites and lug all this stuff about, and I couldn't deal with how cold it was. And I'm not built for outdoor work, hard work like that. No chance.
Myself, it'll be my first job at the engraving firm. Going from school, I think, and then into an adult environment. I didn't like it. I don't think the people like me, to be honest with you. I used to try my hardest, but they used to nick the pack up. And just generally give you all the rubbish jobs, but you accepted it then because you were 16, you were starting out, you have to start at the bottom. But no, it was grim. There was lots of dust in there as well. Back then you never used to have extraction fans, so they'd be cutting all plastic, and you'd go on with pink bogies in your nose and whatever colour had been there cutting the plastic that day. It was horrendous.
I would say just to be yourself. Doing this job, you have to talk to people every single day, so communication is key really. So being able to talk to yourself or talk about yourself, talk to other people and be yourself and make people laugh, I think it's a massive skill to have in life.
Yeah, just start small, be helpful when you first start, make the teas, ask for help if you need it, and also ask people if they need help, because you'll tend to fit in quicker and they'll accept you more. If you're willing to help, stay back if you need to, and just help out, I think is a good one.